Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
You gonna be okay?
No, look, I'm doing okay a little bit, but I feel like I have to sit up a little, or maybe I could just lean back a little bit. Because
this is not awkward or weird at all.
It's not,
just
right?
The hostess should we'll both do it. We'll both do this.
So I put this vest on, and it fits-ish. It just got a little snug.
Well, you said,
especially as I sat down.
And I understand this with suits, because like you can stand up in the suit and it's fine, and then you sit down and all of a sudden you feel like this button could fly off at any moment. Yeah.
Watch out, Michael. It's coming for you.
No. Protect your eyes.
Put on some goggles. Who knows what's going to happen?
All right, it is Thursday, everybody, and big concert happening tonight. A lot of people are looking forward to it.
Well, Michael's going, so he can't lose an eye just yet. He has to go see Sabrina
Hopefully
tonight.
he never loses an eye.
No, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, but especially not today, Michael.
Because Sabrina Carpenter's in town. 2 shows. She has one tonight, one tomorrow night. I'm going tomorrow night. I cannot wait. Olivia Dean is opening for her. Do you know Olivia Dean?
I don't know Olivia Dean. I know Sabrina Carpenter, but I have not learned about Olivia Dean.
I'm not going to sing it to you because I can sing it in the car, but I cannot hit the notes here in the studio. So I'll play you the song.
Okay.
There's one song that a lot of people are really hyped about, and then I think that you're catching on to more and more her music because of it.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm excited for you because I want to hear all about it.
Do you have your
Who are you
outfit
going
planned?
with? Do you know?
You have your outfit planned?
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember having Kennywood outfits?
No. You had a special outfit for Kennywood?
Yes. You don't.
I didn't do that. No, I just whatever I picked out that day I wore.
That's sad.
I'm sorry.
No, you would like plan with your friends, and you would plan like what you're gonna wear to Kennywood, and be like,
cute.
oh, we're gonna do
That's cute, Heather. I like that.
It's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
I am going with Kelly. And,
oh, fun.
And we're bringing our girls.
Oh, that's going to be
And
great.
I know it's a little risque, and I know that some people are like, it's really risque, but I think back to what I was singing, like Shoop and What a Man.
Yes.
And I think, you know what? Like, we've all been here. So I think it's okay.
All right, so I can't wait until Monday when we hear how the concert was Friday night.
I know. A lot of people are going tonight, though. Something that we have to talk about, it's kind of the elephant in the room. I'm just making sure they're all there.
Well.
Are they all there? The elephant in the room is not my best. It is Michael Keaton.
So, of course, earlier this week, it was, wonderful because they debuted this Pittsburgh Walk of Fame, and Michael Keaton was there to accept his star, and then everybody realized they misspelled Michael. Not up top, but down below, one of the Michaels. We're going to zoom in here. This is my camera work. I stopped on the way home. I know. The zoom was not as steady as a professional person would be. But look at the Michael there. And I remember as a kid when I was first learning how to spell Michael.
You really zoomed in.
I did. I didn't want anyone to miss Michael because the E and the A are out of place. I remember doing that as a kid. Like, it was a tough word to get.
I was listening to DVE this morning on my drive-in, and Abby Christner tried to say it how it was spelled, and I was cackling in the car. It was so funny.
Mikhail?
But she said it under her breath, like, Mikhail. It didn't make sense at all. But the funny thing about it is, Michael and Michael are right beside each other. So
I know. So there's the correct one, and then there's the. So I don't know how it happened, but I know the organizers feel really bad about it, and they're working right now to fix it, and they will fix it. And it gave me a chance to go visit this, and you've been talking about the way they laid out the stars.
Because they're not
like the Hollywood
in
Walk
line
of Fame.
With the sidewalk.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it makes sense in this location, I think, because because the sidewalk is up above, and then down below, there's this space that you sort of walk next to the stars and look over at them. So I think it makes perfect sense. But as they can continue this, I think it's just, oh, look, we're looking at it again. Yeah.
There's more space on the other side of them than this feels like there's not that much space, like when you're looking at it that way, but the other angle.
And the real sidewalk is up above.
And we get to see your zoom in again.
Yes,
Wait
look
for
at this.
it.
You can see
Wait.
my foot too.
Go
They're
up.
not gonna hire me as a professional
Up.
photographer. This
Coming in close.
is my third attempt
There
at
we
trying
go.
to get it smooth, and my
There.
phone kept jumping. I was like, what is going on here?
There it is, right there,
All right.
in case you missed it.
All right, we're gonna move on. They're gonna fix that up. Everything's gonna be great.
All right, next we're going to David's second favorite country. Perhaps your first, I don't know. Do you have
no.
second favorite?
It's my second favorite.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to Canada for an adorable animal moment. This adventure takes us to Ontario, and adorable may be up for debate
No,
by
I think
some.
it is adorable. I think we have named this appropriately. So this video, look at this raccoon, the poor guy.
This is from Forest City Wildlife. They posted this, and apparently they do like humane
Rescues.
animal rescues, and yes, they're
Like if you have a raccoon
Stuck
stuck
in
in the
your-
ceiling of your porch
Yeah.
through a hole, they come. And what I find amazing about this, they're giving the raccoon the rope. The raccoon seems to know what to do with the rope.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab this and then you're gonna pull me out. I've seen this in lots of movies when people scale buildings and stuff. Like the raccoon's ready.
there you go.
And there's something about they're just so cute. So they tried and eventually the raccoon got out.
And trying to create a soft landing, and then the raccoon jumps down. Anyways, this was really cute. We thought we'd share it with you. It has millions of views. There was very little context in the video, so there was no like.
But you know what? I don't even think you need to know the backstory.
You don't.
Like somehow this raccoon, it looks like a hole for a lighting fixture, like a pot light or something that was there, and somehow the raccoon gets stuck.
I just like how it was like with its little arms, like trying to grab it. Like, you just see like these little
Help
tiny
me,
claws.
throw me a rope,
And it
throw
gets
me a
it.
line.
It
Yeah.
gets it.
All right, this is totally random what we're about to show you, but sometimes the best conversations start with something that's kind of out there.
So we have a video library that we have access to, and it's like the random stuff that sometimes we need. I don't know that we've ever searched raccoon in ceiling, but if
We
we
should.
did,
Oh,
I
we
bet there would
should.
be a video clip. There was this, one of my favorite that we went to the archives for was when we talked about the things that we are irrationally afraid of or don't like,
Yeah.
and yours was somebody had milk.
remember.
Was it yours? You don't like milk.
I don't really like drinking just milk.
Just milk, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had like video of someone do you remember this at all?
Slowly drinking milk.
And Ron doesn't like holes. And so,
Well, like honeycomb. He
Honeycomb
doesn't like
holes,
a
yes.
grid of those, yes.
anyways, that's basically what this video library is for.
And we wonder how they like tell the actors here's your
Here's what we need.
motivation. Yeah.
Yes. So our producer Krista was looking in this video archive, trying to find generic video of moisturizers and women putting cleansers on. I think it was for a beauty buzz for Talk Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
This is what she found. Take a look.
Ew. Oh my gosh, no, I saw what this was like in print, but I couldn't picture that they were gonna be this large. Yeah, this is snails on a man's face.
Oh, they're so close to his lip.
Oh my
they're going
gosh,
in.
no. Whatever they paid this actor, they did not pay him enough. Let me tell you this.
Are those AI snails or those? I've
maybe they are AI snails. Maybe that's
I've never seen a snail that active and that large before.
it. No, they're very big. Yeah.
And he's very
No,
calm.
It's gross. I didn't know you were going to show us gross. That's gross.
Small face, so he
Yeah,
said it.
it's a small face. Right, makes the snails look bigger. Yeah, because he's got such a small face. But I Googled this, and apparently this is a treatment people pay for. All right, we're going to have a moment. Because Heather needs to compose herself for a second.
That's a tiny head for me. I'm sorry. Small. Okay, keep going.
Well, no, I was reading this morning about apparently somehow snails help hydrate your skin, and so people pay for this thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, good. I'm glad we had that conversation.
See the things we learn. Aren't you glad you tuned in?
All right, we're going to play our weekly game, Think, Think, Thunk, if I can pull it together. Ron is our game master. This is a total surprise, so don't reveal the theme to us
Yeah,
yet.
so,
Ron.
so you're not supposed to tell us the theme.
The theme is
Not
not
yet.
tiny heads.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
good. All right, we've ruled one thing out.
All right, so we're going to start with your think as we always do. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, here we go. I'm not a reptile, but I share its name. People mock me, then buy me all the same. Slip me on quick, I'm comfy and light. What am I that makes fashion folks fight? Ooh, that's a good one.
Is it snakeskin?
No, think of what your children are wearing.
Uggs?
Kids are wearing. Close.
Crocs?
Yes, Crocs.
Oh, Crocs.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. For the think. The first Crocs were originally designed for what purpose? Was it gardening, boating, hospital work, or fashion runways? I know this. Oh, I didn't know this one.
You know what? I'm between A and C.
I'm going to go B.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm going to go B.
You're going to go B? B is correct.
I was going to go B too.
So I heard, and maybe I shouldn't say this because I don't know if it's actually true, but I saw a couple videos before that this was used for the movie Idiocracy, like that Crocs were used. Did you?
I have did that.
I'm going to do some research on this one. Okay.
Get back with us on that one, Heather.
I
All right.
can only imagine what this next part's going to be.
This is rapid fire right here. You guys ready?
Ooh, yes.
Classic Crocs or platform Crocs?
I own a pair.
Classic.
I didn't even know there were platform. Gibbets, Overlord, or clean
I'm sorry,
and simple?
say that again? Gibbets? No, it's gibbets.
Okay, I was like gibbets. So like
It was the emphasis.
overload or clean and simple. Oh, I know what those are.
Yeah, the little, you know what they
snapper.
are?
No,
Yeah,
what are
they look-
They're the decals that you can put
Oh,
on.
we talked about those one day. I just didn't remember the name.
Rapid fire. I'm going to go
Okay.
clean and simple for
I'm gonna
myself.
go clean and simple too.
All right, wear with socks or no socks?
Oh, socks.
No socks.
No
Yeah.
socks.
Bright neon or neutral tone?
Bright neon.
Bright neon. If you're gonna do it, do it.
Crocs in winter or only in the summer?
All year long, just like ice cream and soft serve.
There you go.
All right, work shoes or weekend wear?
Weekend wear.
Weekend wear.
All right, and Crocs to the grocery store or Crocs?
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Not Crocs
to
to a wedding?
No, no. Give a little respect for the
We-
people.
Yeah, that one.
We did just have, they have Crocs with the fur now. Like boots with the fur.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a big collab. We shared these
Do
on
you remember
Talking
the
Trick.
KFC Crocs that we showed on PTL? There was
Yes.
a collaboration.
Yes. Their collabs are wild.
Yes.
So much fun. All right, we want to get to your pictures. You have been showing us your Halloween pet pictures, and we've enjoyed them so much. So we want to get to our next round. And this first one comes from Kelsey, and this is of their golden doodle, Wesley.
How cute.
Cutie.
Yeah, dressed as a Beanie Baby. He looks super cute. They're from Bethel Park, and Kelsey says they watch PTL every day. All right, next up, we've moved on to Bruno and Beatrice.
Who are dressed up as Minnie and Mickey Mouse. They
Looking
live
good.
in Baldwin. Trisha sent these in. We love them. They look very happy.
They're thrilled. Oh, a cat. All right, we have Buddy. Oh, I used to have a cat named Buddy. This is Caitlin's cat. They live in Plum, and as you can see, Buddy has two costumes, a raven and a sunflower. Caitlin says he's having a tough time deciding which. I think the sunflower, because his happy face in the sunflower is just makes me laugh.
So cute.
Yes.
One more day to send us your pictures. Send them to ptl@kdka.com. We are going to do another round of pictures next week, but they'll be different, so we'll let you know about those.
All right, today is Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. Yes, and it means it's the Friday free-for-all. We would like to hear what you would like to know. So post your questions on the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We'll get to as many as we can tomorrow. All right, coming up today, knock, knock, who's there? It's our favorite handyman to make sure that you never have to ask that question again. He's teaching us how to wire a doorbell so you can bring the Ring back to your doorstep.
Plus, class is in session, but not in the way you might remember. We're exploring a new kind of classroom, how students are logging on and leveling up in this new era of digital learning.
But first, we're getting a sneak peek at an immersive celebration that's proving love lives on forever. Our PTL camera is live at the Greer Theater downtown to see how you can be part of an authentic Dia de los Muertos experience right here in downtown Pittsburgh.
It's Thursday, October 23rd. We are so happy you're joining us today. More fun from PTL is coming right back.
Dia de los Muertos is the one night of the year our ancestors can come visit us. We've put their photos on the ofrenda so their spirits can cross over. That is very important. If we don't put them up, they can't come. We made all this food, set out the things they loved in life, mijo. All this work to bring the family together. I don't want you sneaking.
Oh, one of my favorite movies. That was a clip from Coco, the Oscar-winning Disney movie about a young boy's journey to reconnect with his family through memories and love on Dia de los Muertos.
And as the movie and Mama Coco just reminded us, our loved ones may pass, but they're right there in our hearts. And in Mexican culture, their legacy lives on through something called ofrenda.
That's right. And that tradition is being brought to life in a breathtaking way right here in the Steel City. Our PTL camera is live right now in the Cultural District with Terry Bell, the Vice President of Community Engagement, and a couple of artists will be joining us too. We're so happy to talk with you, Terry, about this. How did it all come to be? Why is it so important to the Trust?
Oh, happy to be here. Thank you. This is important to the Trust. It fulfills our mission, and it is all about uplifting community. It's part of our cultural celebrations, which is about showcasing the beautiful diversity in Pittsburgh and growing and learning and offering that to the greater Pittsburgh area.
So for people who are just learning about this, Terry, what will guests see whenever they arrive there at the Greer? It looks like you guys have assembled sort of an altar there in the entryway.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have a community ofrenda. So this beautiful ofrenda that was designed by our artist that you'll talk to this morning, this is intended for anyone to come down and honor a loved one. We have cutouts, and you can bring photos, flowers, whatever you would like to do to keep their memory alive. So this is intended for the community. It will be here through November 2nd, and we kick it off today with a lunch event. We have a happy hour to come to. We have a filming of the movie Coco. We have 7 different student groups coming through, so we're very excited for this celebration.
I'm so glad you brought up the movie Coco. We shared that clip too, because I think for a lot of people, they may not have been as informed or aware of the cultural significance of the holiday, but I think that really shined a big light on it. We wanted to bring in one of the other artists. I think Lisa is joining us now, and we're happy to learn a little bit about the projects that you were involved with to bring this all to life.
I was involved along with Allison, my co-creator, in the design of the project. And I am thrilled because we get to reach more people from this venue, thanks to the Trust, than I've ever reached before.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, it really
And the altar is, ofrenda means offering. And so we are going to respect and honor everyone that we love and miss. And this is a universal theme that everyone can relate to,
Right.
no matter where they are from or what they believe. So I find it a very unifying thing to do. And we also find many people that it helps us with grief resolution.
Yeah,
Really
it certainly
beautiful.
makes sense too. All right, let's bring in Allison, because we know you have some kids there too from Westinghouse Arts Academy Charter School.
Oh, look at that.
So talk to us about what they're doing, because they look very busy right now, Allison. What do you have them doing?
Yes, so I'm so excited these students are here today. So we're working on an art form. It's actually a folk art form called hojalata, and it's a Mexican tin art. You take pieces of flat tin, and they're all hand tooled that you can see here. First, they show up like this, and these are actually, we had these brought in from Artesanías Las Mariposas from Oaxaca, Mexico. It's a family of artisans who hand make, and the beautiful designs. They make these, they make earrings, and I just love them. And so we ordered these, they shipped them in, and we have the students painting them today, basically going through the same processes that they would do in Mexico.
Wonderful.
So that is very exciting.
It all looks so beautiful, vibrant colors and everything.
Yeah.
We want to thank Terry, Lisa, and Allison for joining us today, really giving us a glimpse inside this new
Absolutely.
exhibit.
Thank you so much, ladies, for being there. Really, this is very educational, and it's a wonderful thing happening in downtown Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Cultural Trust interactive ofrenda experience in honor of Dia de los Muertos begins today, and it runs through Sunday, November 2nd.
There will be a networking happy hour on Wednesday at the Greer Cabaret Theater, and the movie Coco, as you heard, will be shown at the Harris Theater on Saturday, November 1st. For more information on all of the Cultural Trust's Dia de los Muertos activities, just go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. Well, as Halloween creeps closer, your weekends are about to get a whole lot spookier. How about a night of screams at Kennywood's Phantom Fall Fest? Our weekend guide guru is revealing why this Fright Fest is a must before the clock strikes midnight on Halloween.
And you know that awkward moment when guests show up but your doorbell doesn't? Well, our handyman is saving the day with a quick DIY fix to get your chime back in time. You'll never miss another delivery or trick-or-treater again.
Ding dong. Oh wait, nothing? Don't panic. Our handyman's here to get your home buzzing again.
Patrick the handyman is here to show us how to wire a doorbell so you will never miss another knock or delivery again. I mean, I guess people can knock, but when your doorbell's not working, and I can attest to this, we went for like a year and a half where our doorbell was on the fritz. Sometimes it would ring, sometimes it wouldn't, and then I had to do this based on YouTube videos. I wish you had been with us then.
Well, he can be.
Yeah, so actually this segment is inspired by a client that I had this week, Larry in Southside, and he had the same issue. Well, actually not the same issue. His doorbell was never working. So
Never.
He lived in his house for, I think he said about 2 years or something, and just he missed deliveries and everything because the doorbell wasn't working.
Well, and I think often people are afraid to even open it up because of the electric, which, you know, if you're not doing it right, can be dangerous.
Yeah.
So you're going to kind of walk us through what to look for, what to look at.
Yeah, that was the other reason that I wanted to do this, kind of because all this is low voltage, so everything from the transformer, which is down here on the corner, that's plugged into your standard 120 of your house, everything past the transformer on this end is low voltage, so it's relatively safe comparatively to rewiring an outlet or a light switch or something.
But you still want to make sure that you've flipped it off in the breaker box, right?
Definitely.
With the power that goes to that area.
Definitely.
Yeah, and if you're if you think you're in over your head, call in a professional.
100%. They do have transformers that are like just direct plug-in, so it's relatively easy. You don't need to do any wiring. Kind of demonstrating here in our box, like how this works. So there's a hot, a neutral, and a ground. Those are connected to the wires on the transformer.
And how do you know which is which? Is it color coded?
Yeah, so, well, a lot of houses in Pittsburgh are not color coded. So again, that's where, if you don't know what you're doing, don't start doing stuff. But generally it is color coded. Green or bare wires are your ground wires. Black is your hot, and your white is your neutral.
Okay, I want to walk over here because I have a question. So this little bugger here, is this what you're calling the transformer?
Yeah, that is the transformer.
I
so
could not
these
find
little
this.
prongs, we're not going to touch those. Those are where it's just low voltage, but we're not going to touch those because these are currently live.
Okay.
Yeah, so it basically takes our
Way to go,
120.
David. He's like, I've done this before.
Well, no, my point was, like, this wasn't anywhere near our front door or where our doorbell chime is.
Yeah.
It was like by the laundry machine, like the washing machine. That's what it's called. And I was like, why is it there?
Yeah, often it's not as simple as I've made it in this model. You have obviously your doorbell, which would be on the front of your house. You might recognize this prop from when I did the doors segment. So you'll see that by your front door, and then this wire with the two conductors right here is going to go somewhere into your house where you have an outlet.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we're disconnecting the electric first. And this is a nice tool. Is this to check?
Yeah, this is a multimeter. You can use this, or there's also non-contact testers that you can use that will basically tell you whether or not the box is live.
Okay.
So check it first.
So we're going to check this first, and then what is typically the issue when a doorbell isn't working?
So there's tons of issues that can happen. I'm gonna try to keep it to Larry's case. So in his instance, what happened was his actual bell was depressed and it got jammed in. So it was constantly sending voltage from the transformer into his bell housing.
Oh yeah, take that off. Yeah.
So basically, one of your wires runs from your actual bell button and it goes into the bell, and then the other one goes from the transformer, as you can see in these little wires here. These are usually buried in your wall somewhere. That's actually often the most difficult part of this, rather than all the wiring, everything's exposed.
Yeah.
So basically what's gonna happen is when you press that button, it's gonna close the circuit, and then it will energize your bell, which we'll see what will happen.
Hey!
I'll get you another shot up here so you can look in the bell housing. So when it's depressed, it'll be like that, and you can hear that buzzing.
Yeah.
So that's what was Larry's case. So it was constantly buzzing, and eventually what happened is it burned out his transformer. So what I did is I took my multimeter, I hooked it up to the 2 terminals on the transformer, and in this instance, you're gonna see that there is voltage coming out of the transformer. His instance, it was burned up and there wasn't anything coming out, even though it was wired into his
Interesting. So you knew kind of what the problem was. So fascinating. We're becoming electricians, David.
I know. I wish we had done this segment before I had tackled all that. Yeah, it would have saved me a lot of time.
Giving us some tips and teaching us some stuff.
Yes.
I'm still going to call you, though.
Yes.
Patrick the Handyman is our regular PTL, Mr. Fix-It, and we look forward to next month's solution.
And for more info on his services and booking, just head to our website. We'll have a link for you right there. And so to come, behind every meal that the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund helps provide, there are volunteers with big hearts. And coming up, meet one woman at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank who says it isn't just somewhere she goes. The food bank is also home.
And of course, we had some rain earlier this week. Is more on the way. We need to know. We've planned our Sabrina Carpenter outfits.
We
We're
need to
bringing
know.
rain boots too. We're on to the next of the forecast.
All right, we have a little bit of rain out there. If you're moving across I-80 at this point, that's where the rain's going to be fairly continuous today. Especially as we're heading into the afternoon hours. We'll also see some light drizzle, some spot showers in other areas. Now, I want to get the date change in just a second, but here's the new U.S. Drought Monitor maps. There is a lot of improvement, some really good news there when it comes to what we are seeing. High temperature today, 50 degrees. We're in the mid-40s right now. 52 your Friday high, but notice those morning lows, guys. We're in the 40s this morning, but we'll be down in the 30s for morning lows. Wake-up temps Friday and on Saturday. Getting chills there?
Can we get a David Highfield slow zoom? I don't know if that.
Wait, I can do it.
Can you
Yeah. She's got goose pimples.
So I'm going to live my life for the next 5 months. So,
what?
well, everybody was complaining about, oh, here we go, about the 90s.
Wait.
It's
really close, really
no,
close.
it has to do the like slow stop start.
It is. It's that time of year, though. You feel colder.
Like this. This is my face for the next 5 months.
I didn't disappear.
Ron walked away. See, we weren't done. Oh, all right, we are done with you. All right, thanks, Ron. Up next, are you a parent wondering if the classroom is giving your child the curriculum that best suits them? Well, we're seeing how virtual classrooms are leveling up education and turning some students in Pennsylvania into gaming pros on the national stage. That's when PTL comes right back.
Forget the lockers and hall passes. Today's students are swapping backpacks for bandwidth.
Cyber charter schools are really rewriting the rule book on what learning can look like, and some kids are thriving in ways they never did before.
Joining us now is the CEO of Reach Cyber Charter School, Jane Swan. Jane, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, thanks so much for having me today.
So I think a lot of people are familiar with cyber schools now, but can you explain what a cyber charter school is?
Oh, absolutely. A cyber charter school is a place where students can come and connect virtually like we're doing on the internet and work at their own pace with certified teachers online, learning all kinds of great things individually, in big, large groups or in small groups, and even going out to events.
Well, in fact, let's talk about those events, because you think cyber charter school and you picture kids learning at home, using the computer, but having that face-to-face interaction, that's a really important part of development too, right?
It definitely is. It definitely is. And we have all kinds of career opportunities and STEM opportunities because we believe that it is very, very important to make that personal connection with students, with teachers, with our family mentors, with all of our staff, and of course with one another. Make sure that they get to introduce and meet their peers. It's a really great time.
You know, I think it's interesting because just like as adults, we all find ourselves fitting into a different field that is best for us, for work. Learning is the same way. And so we have seen this growth in cyber schools because some kids just need to learn differently. This does work for some kids.
It sure does. And really, school options are so important, school choice. And you hear a lot about that today because we all learn differently. And one of the ways we get to learn here at REACH is through STEM, through project-based learning. We think that the engineering design process is really important. Those are just some of the things that we do.
Yeah, well, you mentioned STEM there. Let's talk about sort of helping young people figure out what the future is for them, what they're actually passionate about, because I think that can be hard. That can be hard for adults sometimes to know what they want to do with their lives. How do you guys approach that?
Oh, absolutely. It is difficult, but what's really fun about it is that we give kids an opportunity to explore all kinds of opportunities in STEM and in careers. They do everything from coding to robotics to esports. We even had a team of students who went last year and won at the Pennsylvania Scholastic Esports League. One of our students got a scholarship. This week, we're also exploring the week of STEM, and the theme is toying with STEM, learning how do toys begin, and then what is that final solution and creation of that toy. So we do all kinds of things.
It sounds fun, and they're learning at their pace in an environment that's good for them. What would you say? Because I think for some parents out there, they might say, you know, I'm on the fence about this. It might be the right call, but making that switch from a traditional school into something like this, what would you say to them?
Oh, what I would say is that our families tell us that even though we're a large school, it feels like a small school because we have that kind of individual attention. Not only do students have a chance to go work one-on-one with their teacher, but they can be in that whole group or they can be in a small group. And in addition, I just know that our staff cares so greatly about the students in Pennsylvania.
Jane, thank you so much for talking to us about this. I think it's something that probably a lot of parents are curious about, and even some kids, and I think it could help a lot of people.
Yeah. Thank you, Jane.
Well, thank you both.
And we want to thank...
Are you looking for something cool to do this Friday night? How about a trip to the Andy Warhol Museum? I know you've been there, but you've never seen the pop artist quite like this. We're uncovering his spooky side coming up next. All right, Halloween is almost here. We are just 1 week away, and that means that our weekend guide guru is in his element. From haunted happenings to spooky shows, everything on his list today is pure Halloween fun.
And first up, the Rocky Horror Show. And we actually had a couple of the cast members on yesterday. It was so fun to get to meet them, but you actually got to see it.
I had a great opening night at the Greer Cabaret. The theater is a big part of it. I love going there. You get your table, you get your snacks, you get your themed cocktails, but more importantly, the show. It's the 50th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the movie. The musical actually came first. This began life as a musical. I think it's better on stage. The movie's a lot of fun. Go see the movie. It's Halloween. It's playing everywhere. But make sure you get to the Greer for this because the cast is phenomenal. Just so powerful. You saw them. There's only about 9 of them. They're doing this without like an ensemble. So the core performers are playing all the parts and they're doing so well, including, of course, a certain gentleman named Boaz who will be filling in for the narrator, who's doing the narrator role on certain performances. So check those dates. You see him there getting whipped into shape.
I think he's going to be there tonight. I think it's his first show because he's joining us on Friday on Talk Pittsburgh, and he's going to tell us how it went.
It's so fun. You're going to have the music in your head, and if you're lucky, you'll get some audience members who know some of the callback lines from the movie version.
Wait, can I get this right? So Jaws and Rocky Horror Picture Show came out the same year?
Here's a fun.
What a year!
Here's a fun fact. You know the lips on the Rocky Horror poster?
Yeah.
When those posters went out, the tagline was a different set of Jaws. Because Jaws had just come out.
And too.
Interesting. Yeah. I love how the audience participates too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is a big part of it.
All right, so up next, you have I feel like you have consumer information for us. If we are heading to Kennywood, we need to know this, right?
Very, very important. Guide to Phantom Fall Fest in brief. If you want to see their haunted attractions, and I really think they are the best they've ever been this year, they have a new one called Detached, which is kind of puppet-themed, evil puppets and dolls. One of my favorites is called Voodoo Bayou. That's where you're in the actual path of the Raging Rapids, like the Raging Rapids is drained and you're walking through there. If you want to do there, what you want to see the haunted houses, Get there early, go Saturday or Sunday. It's open all day, kind of just with the fall theming, and you can ride some of the rides and get your potato patch, and then get in line early for the haunted houses, because this close to Halloween, those lines do get very, very long.
Yeah.
The other thing, they sell a speedy pass. If you don't mind spending the extra money, you can skip the lines and then hit all of the haunted houses easily in one night if you are willing to pay a little bit extra. But if not, make sure you hit Detached, make sure you hit Voodoo Bayou, and get there early and be ready to go. The haunt's open at 6 p.m., so hop in that line right
I know
away.
we could talk to you for an hour about all the things happening this time of year, but we have one last thing, and this is at the War Hall. They're even getting into the spirit.
Of course, it is Night of 1,000 Skulls. What a name at the War Hall. They have a new Andy Warhol exhibit, and they are spotlighting some of his more macabre art, more spooky. He painted a lot of skulls. He painted a lot of potentially scary items. So they are having a party to celebrate that. There will be tarot card readings. There will be aura photography. You can make your own skull screen print when you are there. And of course, great DJs, drinks. It's a night on the town with a fine art, pop art twist.
I want to know what you were doing on the last weekend before Halloween. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, thank you. I'm hosting the Steel City Horror Show. I didn't even set that up. Sunday night, the Steel City Horror Show.
That was not intentional.
At the Harris Theater. It's a surprise movie, a bit of a nightmare of a movie with lots of surprises behind. We're having a costume contest. Come down in costume. You might win a prize. That's Sunday at the Harris Theater. I'm also going to a haunted house I haven't been to before called Rick's Fright Farm. So I'm going there tomorrow night, and I will report back.
Please do.
You know what? He always holds back.
I
He
know.
doesn't unless you ask that extra question.
Well, you know, I want to promote and then mention one.
Sean,
Way of earning trust.
Thank you so much. Always good stuff.
Yeah, and remember, you can catch Sean's Weekend Guide each Thursday right here in PTL and in Pittsburgh Magazine online.
Well, the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund is all about helping others, and for one volunteer, it's become so much more. Why she says the food bank feels like her second family. We think you'll be so inspired. That story's coming up next.
The 44th annual KDKA-TV Turkey Fund is in high gear right now, and every Thursday until Thanksgiving, we're sharing stories with you about why your donations to the Turkey Fund are so very important.
Today, we are focusing on a different type of donation, your time. Jessica Guay explains why volunteering at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is just as critical as giving food or money.
It's such an easy thing to do that just means a lot to other people.
Judy Wertheimer of Squirrel Hill has been volunteering at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank for 5 years. She began during the start of the pandemic, and now it's almost like a second family to her.
I would say it feels like a family when you come here. Walking in here feels really good.
Judy volunteers once a week for 3 hours.
The work is always different week to week. You never know what you're going to be doing. Sometimes we're packing boxes that get distributed to all the different food pantries and other areas. Other times we're bagging food, like we'll be bagging 3-pound bags of apples or green peppers or whatever it is that we're getting in this week.
Judy is one of more than 8,000 volunteers a year who donate more than 70,000 hours to the food bank through various ways.
Things like the Volunteer Engagement Center, the market, which is our on-site food pantry, our direct distributions out in the community, and through our agriculture programs.
Every volunteer hour accounts for about 100 meals, and it would take 34 full-time staff to do the work the volunteers do.
We truly could not do this work without the support of all of our volunteers.
Volunteers come from far and wide and can commit to as little or as much time as fits their schedules.
We have folks who are able to come out and, just volunteer 1 or 2 times a year for a few hours. And then we have some of our more dedicated regulars who are here sometimes every day.
Right now, the food bank's biggest demand for volunteers is in the market. It's on-site food pantry.
We need about 40 volunteers every single day to make the market run and function well, to serve close to 200 families who are coming out to receive all different types of food.
And signing up to volunteer couldn't be easier. Just go to pittsburghfoodbank.org/volunteer.
I am so inspired by this work every day, just to see the sheer amount of folks who come out to help others. I think is just so moving to know that this community, this Pittsburgh community, the Three Rivers region, has each other's backs and are really looking out for one another by coming out and making sure that our mission is fulfilled and that people are getting the food that they need.
It feels great. It feels great to be able to help people. I've been blessed. I have always had enough, and I feel very thankful for that. So, you know, to know that it's this easy to come here and do things that help other people. It's just been such a great experience for me. I love coming here. It's just really fun, and I'm so glad that I did it. I couldn't be happier with how it's worked out. It's really important to me, and I love that I can do it.
A small commitment with an enormous impact. Jessica Quay, KDKA-TV News.
So sweet.
And we've been there before
Right.
to volunteer, and
Yeah.
you do feel it's
You do.
infectious how positive the place is.
It's really beautiful. And now that the cooler weather is here, thoughts really turn to the holidays. And we know for some people, just being able to afford that meal on the table can be really tough.
But that's where you can make a difference. By donating to our KDKA-TV Turkey Fund, you can go into a PNC Bank branch. They're going to match your donations of $50 or more. Stretch your money. Make it worth more.
But if you're watching right now and you want to donate something smaller, maybe $5, you can do that too. Just text Katie Turkey to 50155. You can go online too. Every dollar makes a difference.
Absolutely. And don't wait. Act now. If you've been thinking about doing it, do it now.
We'll be right back with a check on our forecast.
Plus, we have a look at what we have planned for tomorrow's show.
All right, we do still have some rain showers out there. These are all north of I-80 that we're looking at. Now, after noon, we'll start to see other places south of I-80 seeing your rain chances ticking up just a little bit. They'll be similar to yesterday, where we'll see also some gusty winds all the way through around 3 or 4 o'clock. It's going to feel cold out there for you. High temperature right at 50 degrees. We hit 50 yesterday, and we should be right back there again today. Here's your 7-day, including some chilly mornings starting tomorrow morning, going through Saturday.
I'm sorry, this wasn't chilly already?
Yeah, I was going to say I have turned the heat on at this point. I
Mine
broke
kicked
down
on
and
too.
did it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if
No
somebody was
shame.
listening to me, but I do think the heat is back on in here, and I am thankful for it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's nice.
That's the power you have. That's right. Yes, I don't know. Someone
cold.
heard you somewhere.
That's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. It's time for another PTL pup date. We haven't had one in a while.
No.
We're so excited because our PTL pup Maz is back from prison for all the right reasons.
Yes, we will explain. Plus, does working out give you the chills? Well, maybe it's just the thought of stepping foot in a gym. Well, don't be scared. You can get a killer workout right at home. No tricks, no pricey equipment, just one simple tool. We are revealing what it is and showing you how to use it.
I can't wait for that. Plus,
know.
we're answering your questions in tomorrow's Friday Free for all that and more tomorrow at 9 on KDKA and again at 1 on KDKA+. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, everybody, and make it a great day, Pittsburgh.